Reading from my book, Bye Bye Normal, Hello Exceptional, Living a Life of Less Stress and More Energy. So I'm going to start with the prologue. Normal. If I heard that word one more time, I would scream. I was tired of normal. I wanted more for me, for my family, my friends, for women around the world. I was ready to start a rebellion against normal. If normal is sickness, fatigue, pain, headaches, depression, arthritis, miscarriages, obesity, diabetes, cancer, anxiety, disease, then normal is highly overrated. How did we get here? How did we become a society where being normal is the American dream? Must it take nearly dying to wake up and say normal is not good enough? I choose different. I choose exceptional. So I'm going to read the introduction. The title, The Road to Health. Two roads diverged in a wood, and I took the one less traveled by, and that has made all the difference. Robert Frost. Do you know what road you are traveling, where your current pathway is leading you? Many of us take the path of least resistance, the one the world is following. It often seems to be the right road. It has the bright lights, the shiny billboards, signs at every corner. It has most people saying, "Follow me." Do we ever question where that road is going, the results we will achieve? What I learned from my first 40 years of life, much like the Israelites' 40-year journey in the wilderness searching for the promised land, is the normal road leads to dis-ease. It often takes you in circles, and just when you think you're getting closer to the results you wish, you find you are just as far away today as you were 10 years ago. It wasn't until I asked questions to God and to myself that I understood where the road was going. I needed to exit off the path I was traveling before I found my health at a point of no return, a diagnosis. We often assume when we get to the place where we hear, "You've got," we will stop and choose another road. But we're habitual beings, and our earlier choices, experiences, challenges, and even traumas on the way don't just disappear. It's what we know. It's as if we are on automatic pilot and we wake up finding ourselves back on that road, even when we realize it's the one that brought us where we are today. This book is 2 parts and can serve you 2 ways. Part 1, my story. I share it because I believe so often as women, we think everyone else is living the perfect way of life and we are the only ones broken and alone. I want you to recognize you are not alone. Your story, a life of experiences that have led you to where you are today, does not define who you are as a person or who God created you to be. On my journey, I discovered understanding my story helped me figure out what was blocking my path of holistic health and sharing myself wholly with others. You too can use your story to find your way. God is a part of my daily life, and I share scripture along with scientific research to connect how our spiritual, emotional, and physical health plays a part in the healing process. I believe God is our creator, and I give him the glory for the direction he has set me on and called me to share with you. Part 2, the roadmap. I share the formula God gave me to help me choose the road less traveled. These chapters are like a roadmap full of treasures leading you to your exceptional life, pointing to a relationship with God and holistic health. Consider me your friend and personal tour guide. It's my pleasure to walk with you. Together, we will experience heartaches, challenges, and adventures as I show you paths, roads, and exits you may take along the way. I'll even share my favorite tips and tools to empower you to be the CEO of your own life. As your tour guide, my mission is to help keep you on track and prevent you from getting lost on the way. Have you had seasons wandering the desert looking for a destination only to see another mirage? There is hope. This quest is not a vacation. It's not short-term or even about reaching the dream location by the end. It's life. The end of your journey is when it's your time to leave this earth. I say this because I often pick up a book to read, assuming what the author knows will fix me. And by the end of the book, everything will be perfect. I compare it to planning a dream vacation where we only picture the best parts. In this dream, we place high expectations on ourselves, on others, and on the destination itself. Life is not perfect, and many things in this world we have no control over. We find ourselves disillusioned, discouraged, and disappointed. What if we figure out how living our dream life may be the actions we take today to live out our purpose tomorrow? I share this little graphic. The most pathetic person in the world is someone who has sight but has not vision. Helen Keller. My desire is, as you read, you dream of what's possible for your exceptional life. You realize how this formula directs you to the probable. When you have a vision, it leads you to hope. This scripture, and the Lord answered me and said, write the vision and make it plain upon tablets, that he may run that readeth it. Habakkuk 2:2. It's important to let your imagination dare to dream what you may believe is impossible and capture the passion that will catapult you to the person you choose to be, living out your purpose. Where there is no vision, the people perish, but he that keepeth the law, happy is he. Proverbs 29:18. It is not our abilities or our past or current circumstances that limit us. Our vision of what can be is what limits us. A vision is not just a picture of what could be, it's a call to become something more. Are you ready to become something more? Throughout this book, I'm going to stop my dialogue and ask you questions. I believe it's important to pause, reflect, and think about the question before moving on. Think of it as the two of us taking a walk and talking. The questions I'm asking will help you receive the full benefit of this book. Growth. These same questions will be in the journal pages at my website. And in each chapter, I will give you a challenge, action, and/or exercise to complete that will lead you towards an exceptional life. Of course, it's your choice whether you want to take part. But I have found when I sit back and consume, nothing changes. I don't change. When I follow through is when I grow. If you skip one, you can always go back and do it later. It just may take you longer to get where you want to be. By the time we finish, you may choose to say, bye-bye normal, hello exceptional, like me. What the Lord has given me has been powerful and has helped me transform beyond what I ever thought was possible. I desire the same for you. Scripture. For God has not given us a spirit of fear and timidity, but of power, love, and self-discipline. 2 Timothy 1:7. This verse tells us, you and I, we have power. The word for power in this scripture is dunamis, which is the English word for dynamite. As we travel down the road to health, I have some bonus material that I call TNT, tips and tools, to help you blast through spiritual, emotional, and physical blockers as you find faith, love, and self-discipline on your journey. Whenever you see the TNT icon, go to shawnakell.com, book bonus, to further guide you through the process. I'll be providing various resources, including journal pages, graphics, questionnaires, lists, assessments, videos, and information to empower you every step of the way. As your friend, I recommend stopping right here and completing the first challenge, and then we can move forward together. Your challenge, vision. Number 1, pick a quiet place where you can relax with nothing to interrupt you. Number 2, let your imagination go. Picture yourself having what you have always dreamed of having, doing what you want to do, going to the places you've always wanted to go. Picture yourself as the person you were born to be. And then number 3, begin writing your vision, your dreams, your goals. You can draw pictures, cut out pictures, glue them on the paper, doodle, write a story, or a little bit of everything. It's up to you. There is no right or wrong way. It's your vision.